Let's shorten that a little bit to Ron. Hi, Tim, everybody. Good afternoon. It's only cocaine.
We believe you. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. All right, let's go. We know we always have people who are going to be joining us late. We're recording this anyway.
Shall we go?
Let's go for it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure again. I think it's about the third time I can be host to our wonderful presenter, Tim Wagner. And to give you just a little bit of a background, Tim left a 27-year career in hospitality in search of peace, prosperity, and his true calling. In 2016, he started working in the online space, and over the years has received very expensive life lessons in what not to do. When he was first introduced to the gifting economy, he found a unique approach to not only creating great cash flow, but also a way to serve communities of like-minded people. Outside of power gifting, Tim works with business professionals to break down stress and find inner peace and freedom. How wonderful. He lives in a seaside town in South Africa with his wife of 25 years and 2 fur kids, and spends much of his free time enjoying the beauty of nature and the sea. I wish I was also there. Okay, Tim, enjoy yourself. We hand over for you for tonight's presentation, and thank you everyone that is here tonight, and be welcome.
Thank you very much, Rev Ron, for that beautiful introduction. And yeah, we live here in the beautiful seaside town of Langebaan in the Western Cape. Slightly warmer here today, 36, but we are by the sea, so we can take a dip in the cold Atlantic to chill out a little bit. So wherever you're joining, whether you're warm or hot or cold, we all have our own challenges to deal with, don't we? Wonderful to see some more guys coming on. Yes, Rev Ron, thank you very much. I've had some very expensive university fees, aka what does not work. I was told by a financial coach once that I'm an expert, thinking he was talking about an expert in money and business. I said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you are. You're an expert in what not to do. Thank you very much. Yes, you see, there's a silver lining outside of every challenge, but I'm super blessed that those things happened to me, although at the time I would have preferred not to have had happened, with platforms disappearing or folding or turning out it's a Ponzi scheme which you had no idea about, or business partners running off with your money, cryptocurrency markets crashing, whatever it is, wherever you have lost your money, you know people close to you who have. At the time, not so much fun, is it? Well, I've learned over the years that these are just lessons. But this lesson took me 4 times before I actually learned it. I lost 4 times, and I'm like, okay, on the 4th, that's it. Something is majorly wrong here. I've got to re-strategize. The universe, God, the laws of creation, whoever it is sending me a sign saying, you're going down the wrong path. But here's a path that I knew was always right. Gifting economies. And when I was presented with the first gifting economy over 3 years ago now, it connected to me on a very, very deep level, even though I had no idea. I'd never seen, in my years in business, I'd never seen anything like this before. It resonated with me very strong because I found a solution to a lot of the problems that I'd experienced over the years in online businesses. And I call those the golden nuggets, which are really emphasize the point of why this is different. So if you are here for the first time or you're still investigating, I know there's some great faces here who come frequently, and I would encourage that, as this is a unique, different way of thinking about money, thinking about an economy, thinking about ways of generating additional wealth in your lifestyle, in your homes. Now, you can jump onto platforms these days, and they come and they go all the time. The Get Rich Quick scheme, the next new shiny object that comes up that everybody says, get in quick if you want to make money. Well, I've given some warning. I'm not going to cover that today, about what can actually happen with those Get Rich Quick schemes down the line. Just have a look. Does this business, does this opportunity that you're looking at mirror your principles? Because it's not always about making money. And you believe maybe because, yes, we all need additional cash flow. Who doesn't, right? But it's not what it's always about. The money is the end result of everything else you're doing. But if it's not aligned, and this is my lesson, if it's not aligned to your true values, to who you are, then perhaps you shouldn't do it. So just think very, very carefully about that. And that would go applying to absolutely anything. So Reverend gave me a beautiful introduction. I'm going to jump into presentation. We will do Q&A at the end. You're welcome to put it in the chat box, and one of the other leaders. We've got Dr. Clinton Adams and Ningin Gabane here. Wonderful to have you both. And if you've got any questions, put it in there. They'll answer who's going along. Otherwise, we can answer it right at the end. So I'm going to climb in, sit back and settle down, because we've got a good 2 hours here ahead of us. Anybody? No? Just catch your attention there.
3 hours.
3 hours. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm going to do the fast forward version just for you. No, I'm only kidding. But who's to say that this information shouldn't be taken that seriously as a 2 or 3 hour webinar? Because I'm going to go through something which requires a lot more focus than I'm going to give it tonight, as this is an introductory overview into a new way of thinking about the economy, making money, and so on. You will need to take this, watch it again, go back to the person who invited you or sent you the recording, join our training sessions, come back again to watch it, in order for you to really start to make sense of what it is. Because if you're looking at it from the same mindset as traditional business, your job, or perhaps you've got your own business, then you're quite likely going to miss something very, very important. So who are we? So Power Gifting is an online financial gifting community that connects internationally around the members around the world. And you gift in one amount, and as time goes on, you reap the rewards of that amount in higher amounts, and you gift back in as part of the system. Here's a key golden nugget: without taking on financial risk. That is a massive one. You can make a lot more money quickly, not long-term, more money quickly in other platforms, but your risk is exponentially higher. So we're a worldwide community, and here's a key thing, of like-minded individuals. This is a culture of gifting. Give and you shall receive. If that's not your culture, perhaps Power Gifting is not for you, but hang around and see if we can't change your mind as you understand more about what we're doing. Because this is not about you, it's about the community. And we foster connections to help provide financial relief now to who? Families, communities, companies, non-profit organizations, churches, groups. There is no restriction on it. And yes, companies as well have even brought in all their employees into our organization as an additional to the income stream they've got, because a very clever employer will understand that just having a job is not going to give you the finances you need to live a life of any remote comfort. We launched in December 2022. So yes, we are still here. Amazing. 1 year, 3 months next month. So that's next week. Yeah. We've got very strong values in respect, honesty, integrity, transparency, and open communication. We don't hide behind anything. You know exactly who the people are who are overseeing this, and you're seeing one of them right now. And the website is open. You can ask us any questions. We're not hiding. We're not paid actors. I've seen that, been there, done that. Absolutely painful. This is as genuine and as honest as you're going to get. If something's going bad, we tell you. If something's going good, we tell you. We tell you what our visions are, where we're going. This is the community, because I don't run it. I don't own this. We all do. dedicated to leading the way. We educate, inspire, provide you with that additional source of income. Here's a quick disclaimer, take a screenshot of here. I'm not paid. None of us are paid by Power Gifting. Power Gifting, in fact, itself is just a computer software. It's not a company. It's not owned by one specific individual. It's overseen and run by a community of like-minded people. That's the magic of it. If you'd like to get more involved in the day-to-day operations and the vision and the scope, raise your hand. Please, we always welcome what we call mentors in this environment, because there's a lot of beautiful experience from all of you that we would value your insights and thoughts as well. Right, I digress a little bit. Money that you do receive, which we call gifts, you still need to declare it as income in your local jurisdiction. So that varies in each country. And yes, cryptocurrency is what we use, done at your own risks. But if you're unsure about it, we teach you as well. So why join our community? I'm going to bring all these up here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Why join this community? So Rev Ron explained to you right at the beginning that when I left corporate world, I left a burnt out wreck. Actually, I was a meager person from the one that I started out in that business I was running in 2018. And I was out to find inner peace, joy. That's the key thing. What are we in fact looking for? Freedom. What are you looking for? Prosperity. Prosperity, money leads to freedom, peace, joy. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. Identify why you would be involved with Power Gifting and then share that with everybody else. Share it. This is not a, how can I put this? You join and you go, I've done my bit, and off you go. And then 6 months later you say, why is nothing happening? Well, yes, imagine if everybody didn't do anything, what would happen? Well, nothing. If nobody turned up to work at your business that you work in, or the job you've got, or the business you run, what would happen? Well, nothing. Because we all need people. That's the building of a community. So we are asking for your support to strengthen and build our community. How? By sharing this with other people. How do you share it with other people? Share your story. Share your why. And if you log on to our platform right now, powergiftings.com, scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. There's a dozen testimonials that are there for you. Pick one that resonates with the person you're talking to and say, well, listen to her story, his story, their story. His testimonials are there. Who's seen that? So find your reason why and never lose focus, because that's what you're going to share with everybody else. Now, what is our solution to help you get your why? Well, you register for free. Amazing. No fees, no funds ever taken by Power Gifting at all. You send an unconditional gift of $8 to somebody in the middle of somebody else somewhere around the world. There's no middleman taking a cut. It's person to person. Golden nugget number 4 probably already, but I haven't said it. Person to person. No risk. It's an unconditional gift. But here's what happens with gifting. Because once you gift unconditionally, it's only a matter of time that it will be returned. These are the laws of the universe. It just works that way. Provide, follow the system, and you will find that you are rewarded accordingly. $8, once and only time that you ever take money directly out of your pocket. How amazing is that? Now you're in the network or the business when you're going to turn around and go, $8, but that's peanuts. Well, yes, it's peanuts. So how can $8 yield me anything which is going to pay my bills, pay my retirement, pay my debts off, give me the car, find me that joy, freedom, and prosperity you're talking about, Tim? Be careful about your mindset, thinking about money in the traditional way that you've been taught, because we're breaking outside of the box here. We provide long-term financial solutions, not that get-rich-quick scheme I mentioned earlier. The long term for your diversified portfolio. So do the other things. You keep your job, you keep your business, go and participate in whatever else you want. This is the one that's going to stand the test of time. In the past 15 months, it's already been proven. We're still here, they're not. Here's the key thing about when you're receiving gifts. You follow the system and gift back in, because not all your money. You receive some and you pass some on. System tells you exactly how much. And we do this, we move the money around the world using cryptocurrencies, which is person to person. So there's no third party controlling it, nobody running around with your money, nobody got to ask for your money, that you think you're wealthy because it says on the computer system you are wealthy, but you don't have access to it. When you try to, can you get it? Well, no. It happens too often. And for those who are serious networkers who think, I've got a community of people, I love network marketing, I love networking, I love bringing people together, I've got a community, a church, an organization I'm involved with, can I bring everybody forward? What's the benefits? We've got benefits for those who really do put in the work and support the community. And I'll talk about that just now. And I've spoken about trust as an integral part. So this is how we do it. That's why you would do it. It's what we do. So here's how. Phase one, and there's 3 phases. There's 4 different levels. And each of these levels, as you progress from 1, 2, and 3, and 4, snakes and ladders, you're moving through the program, you'll receive additional 117 extra positions. Why? Because we want you to receive gifts ongoing, not just once off and that's it. And each of these, you'll receive $5,088. That's not too shabby. Once you've finished on level 1, on phase 1, level 4, you move through to phase 2, which has also got 4 levels. Exactly the same system, but this time the numbers are 10x'd. Wow, I'm going to show you later how you can get there quickly. And then phase 3, same principle, but again, 10x on phase 2. Now that's some serious numbers. So it's only a matter, it's a mathematical certainty and only a matter of time that you're going to move through from phase 1 to phase 2. And eventually phase 3, no one's there yet. We're still too new. That's going to take a while. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, doesn't matter. For that amount of money, hang around. How long does it take you to save your retirement portfolio or your, what do they call it, IR, I'm not sure in the States or wherever it is, that you're putting in this for this retirement? How many years does that take? 40? But by that time, inflation's gone up so much every 7 years. Well, in South Africa, it's every 4 years, less than that now. Your money is halving in value. So they say you've got $1 million on retirement, and you go, when you're 20, you go, oh, $1 million, I do a lot with that. But when you're 60, it's not $1 million, it's only maybe 150,000 that you can buy. And how far does that get you? You see, that's what they don't tell you. That's the 40-year plan. So if this is 5 years, really, ongoing, put it into context. Let's go into phase 1 in detail, and then we can break it down from here. Okay? So phase 1, like I said, there's 4 levels. And on the first level, you gift $8. That's it, $8 directly to somebody. Computer system will tell you, you are gifting, hey, Tim, joined, welcome. You're gifting Rev Ron $8. Here's his details. I gift him. Great. Contact number. Hey, Ron, sending you $8. How amazing. Rev Ron goes, amazing, wonderful. When it's your turn to receive gifts, it's only a matter of time, you'll receive 24, which are 3 by $8. $24 comes in your pocket. You gift back in $16 to get you onto level 2, because you're now putting it back in to get to the next level. You finished one. You keep $8 in your pocket. Businessman, Tim, $8 expense going in, $8 profit coming out, break even. I'm happy. 0 risk. My risk was only $8. How risky is that? But now 0. Not bad. Level 2, same thing, matter of time, and you'll be receiving $144. From this, you take 104 of it to give back into the system. That's integral that we follow the system. $40 is what you end up by keeping. Not bad, but here's the bonus. This is the superpower. 9 additional accounts, we call them babies. 9 additional accounts will be created in your name for you at the back of level 1. I'll talk more about them just now. Level 3, that's where we go to after level 2. Obviously, $32 you've gifted to the person at the front. And when it's your turn to receive, you get $864. You gift back in $280, and you keep a much better $584. And with an additional bonus of 27 more accounts. Wow. Level 4, gift in $64. So the money you've received here, you put part of it onto level 4. $5,184 is what you receive when it's your turn. $728 you put back into the system. And you can see as you're progressing through, the gifts that you keep for yourself grow exponentially. 81 baby accounts, that's the totals. Now let's break it down into a little bit more detailed for you so you can see how the flow comes. Now, a lot of people, when they first look at this, get a little bit confused, and that's absolutely normal. It took me a long time to really grasp it. So I've tried to paint this in a beautiful visual so you start getting an understanding of what's called the forced matrix. Now, I've mentioned about networking. I've mentioned about bringing people in. And that's a requirement of any business. There's no business in the world that I'm yet to meet that requires no people. Everybody does. The local spa down the road, they advertise. They want to do good service so that you'll tell your friends to go there. Why? They want more people. They need you to go there in order for it to work. No different here. It's exactly the same. So here, it's called networking, but not network marketing or multi-level marketing. That we are not. In those structures, you need to bring in X number of people, maybe 2 or 3 or 5, and you need to then help those people that you brought in to duplicate what you did. And only then will you start to receive in network marketing. Maybe you get a finder's fee, or you get a bonus, or a leadership commissions. We don't have any of that here. This is pure gifting, peer-to-peer, simple, straightforward, nothing else to it. Which means that the forced matrix is one line. We only go deep, we don't go wide. So whether you bring one person or 25 people, the speed that you earn is exactly the same, or you receive gifts is exactly the same as everybody else, because we are a community. It's the power of the numbers, not the power of you making money yourself. Okay? So you're ready to join. There's people in the line. You join the back of the queue. When you join the back of the queue, you gift $8 to the person at the front. Now, other people, could be anywhere in the world, are also going to be joining underneath you. You don't know them, doesn't matter. We have one team, one community. They also gift the person at the front $8. Now, when that person at the front's got $8, by 3 gifts, they move to the bottom of level 2. They give the person at the front $16, and this is why we're not a pyramid or Ponzi scheme, because it then becomes the next person in line chance to receive gifts. So there's nobody sitting at the top coining all that money. Now what happens next? When that person at the front receives their 3 $8 gifts, as more people join, they too will join the bottom of level 2. Now this is when it starts getting exciting, because when the person at the front of level 2 has received 9 gifts of $16, so it's $144. They then move, and they have 9 babies birthed at the bottom of level 1. So 9 new accounts in your name will be birthed at the bottom of level 1. And you gift 9 $8 to the person at the front, which in turn helps 3 people join the back of level 2. But in addition to that, you are now ready to go to the bottom of level 3 and gift the person at the front, making sure that level 2 moves up for the next person to receive. And those 3 people will move to the back of level 2. And they in turn will gift the person at the front. Until that person receives $9 $16, they will too join the back of level 3. You're starting to get the pattern here now. Right? So what happens next? Well, once the person, so you can see there again, level 2, they've moved down, added my person to level 1 and also to level 3. Now, once the person at the front of level 3 has received 27 $32 gifts, the magic starts to happen again. That's why I call this the superpower, because they've got $584 now in their pocket, and they're going to then go to the back of level 1 with 27 new profiles. So 27 people at the front are gifted, which means that 9 are going to be able to join the back of level 2, which means one more person can move from level 2 to level 3. Can you see how we knock on, how this moves on? They, of course, are going to join the back of level 4, gift $64 to the person at the front of level 4. Level 3 moves up for the next person's chance to receive. And the guy at the front of level 4, once he's received 81 gifts of 64, he has 81 new accounts birthed at the back of level 1, gifting 81 people at the front. And so the knock-on effect continues. Now, we have seen statistically that around 40% of all movement happens due to the baby accounts. So once you have this knock-on effect going on, which I call the domino effect, it is exponential. Now that person's going to move off and go to phase 2 with their $80 gifts, so that everybody in level 4 can move up. That's the domino effect. Now you sit here and you think, well, how come $8 make a difference? I've just demonstrated your $8 is like one domino knocking onto another, which knocks onto another, knocks onto another. And you've all seen those YouTube videos where all the dominoes fall over. So the benefit of yours, one more, just one more, to a community like this is massive. How can I get 10 times my gifts in 10 times the speed? Wouldn't that be exciting? Well, there's a way, and we call it Legendary Leap. So once you're part of a program, you're starting to understand power gifting, and you're inviting other people. We love to recognize those who, and we do this on the first Monday of every month in Power Hour, we recognize those who are supporting power gifting. So once you've brought in 25 profiles, you qualify to leap ahead and gift $80 to get onto phase 2. So you may need to take it out of your pocket if you want to do this. You don't have to. Or I was very fortunate, as Legendary Leap opened up, I was receiving gifts on level 1. So those gifts just went back into the system. So once you've got 25 profiles, there's a button which will open up that you can leap to phase 2. And we call it the grandparent account. Now, here's a reminder of what it looks like on phase 2. So you're telling me, do you want $5,880 or do you want $50,880? I know where I want to be. Now, here's the key thing to understand. Your parent continues on phase 1. So what happens is you've now doubled your chances or doubled the times that you will receive gifts on phase 2, because your phase 1 will move through organically and you've got your grandparent. But it gets better than that, because phase 3 is now opened. So you won't see it live on the system yet, because this is a long-term strategy. Programmers are still working with the dynamics of it, but you need to start working towards this now. How do you do that? You need 50 people that you've brought in. Now you're going to go, 50, it's impossible. Join our strategy session with Sandra and Coach Bernard on Tuesdays. They'll help you on how you can get 50 people. Of those 50, you're going to help 25 of them also leap to phase 2. Now, why is this so important? Because this creates momentum. This creates momentum on phase 1 and phase 2. So who benefits? Everybody. Everybody in network marketing. And I was in network marketing for 16 years in various different fields. If I do great work and do a lot, my team benefits. The person that introduced me benefits. But everybody else has zero gain from the work that I've done. Here, the entire community benefits equally. That's the power of a community of like-minded individuals. Now, we've got rules, and I'll go through these rules very quickly, but the rules are essential. Follow the rules for the integrity of the platform. Don't follow the rules. The platform's fine, but you might not be. So your first gift you make on registration, and we've got videos and easy ways to show you how you actually do all of that. You then make sure that it takes 5 minutes. Once you've registered, you gift your $8 in. You let the person know, hey, Rev Ron, I've just gifted you $8 new to power gifting. Renroff, go, wonderful, Tim, enjoy your journey and bring more people. Let's share the love, and etc. All new gifts now. So let's say that you've received your $3 gifts now. So your $8 gifts. Now you need to gift back into the system, like what I showed you now. You've got up to 12 hours to do that. Now, why is that important? Well, you want to receive gifts swiftly and efficiently, right? So respect that the person that is waiting for their gifts in turn to also want the same as you. Now, if you don't meet those timelines, then support will look for you. Emails, Telegram group, please get on our Telegram group, essential information on there. SMS, however, we'll try and reach out to you. But if we can't, you fail to follow the system because you know you've received gifts. And once you've received, you know you have to give back in. Quite simple. What happens then? If they can't find you, you'll forfeit all your positions, all of them. All positions associated to your email address will be forfeited and given as an opportunity for somebody in the community to take. So we've got people in our community who started way after me. And I was one of the first people on the 1st of December 2022. They started months later, March, April, May, who have taken up positions which were abandoned at the same time as I registered, which are actually ahead of me. So they started afterwards, but they're ahead. I think it's absolutely amazing. Go for it. I love it. So how do you join? Make sure you got your $8 gifts ready, plus fees, I'd say 10 to cover it, in your cryptocurrency account. If you're unsure, we've got training on this on the website, on YouTube, on Rumble, and also we do Q&As on Saturdays, can help you to there. So when you click online, you go to our website, you see training videos. The first video is Power Gifting registration. The next one, how to send your gifts. Now, the system at the moment is busy going through an upgrade and a whole change. Once you've registered on the new platform, it's not new, it's refreshed, if you want, on the refreshed platform, the system will ask you to watch those before you can actually register. That way, you're going to ensure you understand exactly what to do. And there's training videos. Binance. Binance would be a recommended or a preferred cryptocurrency exchange platform to utilize because it's quick and also cheap if it's available in your country. Registration page, very easy to do. You can see your reference ID, name of the person that brought you in, and that's important so that they're on targets and goals and they can be recognized for it. And you'll see down here as well, oops, sorry, oh, too fast. You'll see down here as well, USDT. It's essential that you have both of those completed, US dollar tether. If you're unsure about them, don't worry, covered by the training videos. 3 options. Why 3 options? Somebody's going to give you money. Do you want to make it difficult or easy for them to send it to you? Right? Set up your password and you're good to go. So make sure you've got your $8 ready. That's the fees. Log in, set yourself up, and be part of the community. Powergiftings.com. There is no specific individual referral link because we're not network marketing. And all you need is the person who's introduced you, their code, that called the IOP code, so that then they can be recognized in the system. With the help of the person who invited you, create your profile, put your cryptocurrency addresses, gift the $8, share the opportunity, attend the presentation and training, remain connected. How can it get easier than that? So please get back to the person that sent you this. Join the official Telegram group. Once you are part of Power Gifting, you've registered, you'll be sent that link. Join it. All the information you need is there. Paid by numbers system couldn't be easier, guys. Couldn't be easier. Training and Q&A every Saturday, 10 a.m. I love doing the training sessions. Great opportunity to ask. And I keep forgetting to put in about Coach Bernard and Sandra's. Oh, my dear, I'm going to promise to do it now. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. South Africa time. Coach Bernard in the UK and Sandra in Canada are here to help you with your strategy. Amazing session to attend. New, old, young, wild, join it. If you can't get live, watch the recording. And then you've also got me every Saturday, every Monday, and Coach Bernard at 8 p.m. South Africa time, which is 6 p.m. UK, doing the English version of the English presentation in English. So if you didn't understand me today, Coach Bernard is your go-to guy. So I say thank you all very much for attending and listening to me jabbering on for about half an hour, I guess, or so there, as I'm very passionate about this, guys, and there's a reason why I'm passionate about it. And I know many of you here are as well. Let's keep focused on the big picture. The big picture is down the line. It's not right here in front of us. And I've been saying for a year, in January last year, when we had the new system was up and there was a slight glitch in it, said, in 2-3 months' time, you're going to forget about it. And we did. Right now, the programmers, not a glitch, but the programmers are busy doing a facelift. And they're moving us over to a new server and all these things. And it's taken, frustratingly, longer than we'd wanted to. That's computers for you. Unfortunately, it's the name of the game. And in a few weeks' time, we're going to forget about this. And that's the way it goes because we're looking at the bigger picture. So share this. Bring more people on board. This is now your opportunity to, I'm going to hand you over quickly to Rev Ron, and I know he's got other engagements, so I respect his time as well, to open up if there's any questions.
Thank you so much, Tim Wagner, a man from the seaside and a man of experience for many, many years. And thank you once again, Tim, for a wonderful presentation. I am very proud to be a member of Power Gifting, also right from the start. and have made many gains and have many positions, and we're looking forward for bigger things, and we can only call on our team and everybody here to help Power Gifting grow. Thank you very much and enjoy the evening further.
Appreciate you all. Thank you all very much. No questions came from anybody. Last, going, counting down. Hello. Ladies and gents. Hello, Sandra.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Pleasure, pleasure. Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time zone you're in, and we'll catch you soon. Don't forget, Tuesday, 7 p.m., link in the Telegram channel. Join for that strategy session. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye-bye all.
Thanks, Sam.
God bless.